MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Blue Jays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Morton has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, burgess. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Julian Merriweather, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Digging in now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
Here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, Dero. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Batting third, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Striding forward, Randy Arozarena, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Guerrero in foul ground, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Jansen corrals it, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. Still no score. So stepping in, Trey Mancini. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Diaz is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Jays lead it 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
This guy's off to a blazing start, the kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One out, nobody on. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Set to get his day started, Ji-Man Choi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopper to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, burgess.
Now at the plate, Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The Jays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Toronto.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
Stepping up now, Brian O'Grady. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's bolted.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Zunino A native Floridian. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Arozarena is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
2-0 now. The 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
In the air to straightaway right. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This one's by him to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Adames calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's outside.
One and one to count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk will wait on it. And he's got it for the first down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So one away here with the bases empty. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Brian O'Grady, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ball 1, well below the zone.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Mike Zunino as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lourdes Gurriel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way is pitch number 75. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosarena is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Trent Thornton, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Randy.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Bichette will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Randall.
Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Count remains full. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brendan McKay takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Kevin Biggio will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in, Ji-Man Choi. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Digging in, Brian O'Grady. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly hit to the left side, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We're through 6 full. The Rays 4, the Blue Jays 3. Now batting, Danny Jansen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's through for a hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Diego Castillo takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So striding in to Oscar Hernandez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rays are in front, 4-3. Matt Shoemaker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Shoemaker.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way.
Up there.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Ready now, Randy Arozarena. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Shoemaker gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the plate and high. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Two pitches fouled away. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Austin Meadows stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0.
Hey!
2 out here and a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jose Alvarado will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarado.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's set, and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Ground ball left side. Adames scoops it up. Now a close play, and the first base umpire says he indeed kept his foot on the bag. Good stretch there for the out. Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Aye.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the belt, the pitch, and here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Aaron.
Joe Panic will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Joe Panic.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays 4, the Blue Jays 3. Joe Panic will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Playing second base, number 2, Joe Panic.
Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anthony Bass.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball.
Bass, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The Blue Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 1.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Ryan O'Grady.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nick Anderson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pitch on the way. Nope. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. Anderson, playing here in his age 29 season, he was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brendan McKay gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Nick Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Tanner Houck, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Nope, foul ball.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Houck has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. He's set. Here it comes.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Slider whiff gun for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, okay. Peraza.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jairo Munoz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One out, nobody on. Full count still. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2. Bogaerts takes off. high in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We are still scoreless. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average coming into play right at 320. 6 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Two balls and no strikes. Grichuk stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next is Danny Jansen, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch.
Full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set now the pitch, and a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Kearson stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, in there at the knees, strike one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The set and the 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So one away in the Toronto third. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Peraza is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pedroia averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. fouled away. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And Jansen's got his man at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Xander Bogaerts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the throw in gets away from him. So comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at 3rd, but the batter was able to hustle up to 2nd with 2 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he lays off for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kevin Biggio would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
In now, Bobby Dalbec. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here it is on 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Dustin Pedroia would be next. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 2-1. Into the box now, Danny Jansen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 3-1. Full count now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Martin Perez, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Martin Perez.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perez, once a Minnesota Twin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 3-2. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He drew a walk his first time up.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
And the pitch.
Pedroia.
0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
This one's flared toward left center. Bichette ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there. He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And there he goes towards second. The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Gyro.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Matt Shoemaker will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Matt Shoemaker.
Jairo Munoz will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Shoemaker, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Shoemaker comes set. 0-2 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Mancini. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Devers in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Griffith.
Stepping up to the plate, Randall Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Danny Jansen will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And the tag gets him, but 1 run is in to score on the play.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Austin Bryce, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Now that
in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bryce, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rowdy Tellez would be next. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Two down, runners at first and second. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Cavan Biggio. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Red Sox 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on first with one down. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now that designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled home a run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly toward third. Devers gloves it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Blue Jays on top 10-2. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Pops this one up. Tellez moving to his left, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Line to the right side, but foul.
That's foul.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Peraza.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Peraza. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Shoemaker gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jairo Munoz would be next. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox leave one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's
3-1. Bo Bichette waits on deck. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Trevor Hildenberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Trevor Hildenberger.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A man at third with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Low for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 13-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened. and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, no left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Trent Thornton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Junior.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Pulled toward right center field. Gritcha is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 13-4. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Devers has it. Pedroia on to first. A double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Here it comes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. At the plate, Christian Vasquez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. That's wide. 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Jose Peraza.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Nope.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Jairo Munoz is on deck. Runners on first with one down. Full count to Jose Peraza.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Into the box, Jairo Munoz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Jays scored a lucky 13 in this one. Matt Shoemaker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tanner Houck was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.